Hey, Casey Doty with the Tech Matters YouTube channel here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the email system in Command to send one-off emails. There'll be other parts of this video where I show you how to do various things with the email, how to send an email that you create using the design system. But today I'm going to be showing you how to just use the basics of the email system, and then there'll be part 2, which shows you how to send a flyer that you created with the email system, like created in Designs or Canva or something like that. I'm also going to show you part 3 will be how to send a video using the email system, and then part 4 will be how to send an email using smart plans. So, all right, let's get started. So the basics of the email system, the first thing you're going to want to do is click on your name, go to Settings, and then scroll down to the very bottom, and you're going to find Command Mail, and just make sure it has your correct name and the correct email here. Now, you do get 5,000 emails a month, so you get to send 5,000 a month, and if you want to buy more, you click Manage Subscription, you can buy more. Works just like MailChimp, but it's way cheaper. So, all right, let's get started. So first of all, we're going to click on Designs because we need to design the email before we can send it. So this right here shows me any emails I've already created, but if I want to create a new one from a template, I click the plus symbol down here on the bottom right, click Email, click Next, and now I have tons of templates to choose from. So there's refinancing, tax day, there's look through here, there's tons and tons of templates that you can send. So yeah, so let me show you some of the basics of this, and then I'll get into how to do the individual different types of emails. So I'm just gonna pick one here. So let's pick tax day. Click Next. So you can change the name, so whatever you're going to be doing, and you can see here it's got some info on here for you, and then it's got all this stuff at the bottom, which these little things are called merge fields, and that pulls in information. So to see what this email is going to look like, you can hit the eyeball and it's ready to go. This one, you actually don't have to do anything. There's no editing you have to do before you send it. So this is a pretty cool one. So you can see what it looks like on mobile, you can see what it looks like on a tablet and a computer, but yeah, this one's ready to go. Another thing you can do is send a test email to yourself. So if you click Options and click Send Test Email, put in your email and it'll send you exactly what that email is gonna look like. Now, in addition to using their templates, you can add in any of your own stuff. And so keep an eye out for a video coming up in a couple parts that shows you all the different aspects of creating your own custom email. Okay, so yeah, using a template. Now, let's show you how to send an email if you are... Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put your own flyer into an email and send it. Okay, so when you're done, you can hit save or save and exit and get out. And now I have that email I just worked on right there. So if I wanted to go back into it and do some more editing, I can just click anywhere on it and I can do editing. Now you can change what the image looks like so it's easy to recognize. You can rename it. You can do a bunch of stuff from right here. But we're going to pretend like we're going to send out an email of your own flyer you created. So to do that, hit the plus symbol, and then select email again and do next. And the one I like using if I'm sending my own flyer is this Modern A newsletter template. So even if you're sending your own flyer out, you still start with a template. So we're going to click there, click next, and we're going to name it whatever we're going to be sending out. So in this case, I'm going to call it Open House Flyer, because I think that's the flyer I use as the example. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this headline copy because we're going to be using our own stuff. So go ahead and click the trash can on that. Go ahead and click on this and hit the trash can on this, and then also take out this link button. And then click here, hit the trash can on this one. Now we're ready to go. So we're also going to take out this one as well. and this. Okay, now we have our basics for ready to go. So now, how do we upload our own flyer? Okay, to do that, you click on this image here, this box, and you drag it over and don't let it go until it's where you want. You can see these green lines. That's where it's going to put it. So where we want to put it is right below this text right here. And this will come into play in a little bit, and I'll show you why. So let it go, and then it'll pop up at this box. And then if you want to add in your own image, which would be your flyer, click Add Image, Browse, find wherever you have that flyer on your computer. I know mine's in Downloads. Called Tests. I'm going to pull that up. It's going to load it, and you're going to see it down here. Click on it and click Save, and it's going to put it into your email. Now, the reason I left this text here is because I want to show you a little trick of how to get your client's name in there. So if you click on the little pencil, that's how you edit this. So now I'm going to delete what's there, and I'm going to say whatever your greeting you want, dear or hi or whatever you want to do. Put that, and then we're going to use one of these merge fields here, which is going to pull your client's name over. So we're going to find contact first name, and then we're going to put a comma after it. We're going to hit done, and you're going to see it's going to put this right here. So now when I go to send this email, it's going to put their first name, and you can actually see what it's really going to look like by selecting contact. Say this is one of the people that's going to get it. And you actually see, Dear Agni. Now, you can also add in a little more here, like a little message, check out listing, whatever you want to say, but you can add messages there as well. And I'm going to delete that little space. So it adds that there. And then you can center this text if you want, just like any text editing. You can center it. You can add in bullet points, bold, underline, all that same stuff. Okay, now here's what it looks like. So another thing I would do for this specific one is I would delete this logo right there because I don't really like the positioning of that logo. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Now you still have your logos down here. Once you click on the little pen, you still have your logos down here, and it's also on this flyer. Okay, now we've uploaded it, so now we're going to save and exit. Okay, now you've created your design. How do you send this design? So you're going to click on Campaigns. And go to emails, and you're going to see all the emails you've sent here, views open, all that stuff. But we're going to go to create new campaign, email. We're going to call this open house flyer. So this is just for your purposes. Nobody's going to see this. Same thing with selecting your goal. Nobody sees it. So set up campaign, and now the very important part of creating your lists. So when you're creating your list, that's who it's going to go to. So we're going to create a list. And for this example, I'm going to create a list of KWAZ agents. So I'm going to call it KWAZ agents. I'm going to do the tag, and I'm going to find that tag, KWAZ agents. Now, I already have created one of these, so I'm going to name this number 2. And then when you want to select them, we want all of them. So I'm going to scroll down because it only loads 100 at a time. And I'm going to scroll down a couple times and keep doing load more until there is no number right there. Now, come back up here, do select all, and it's going to select 343 contacts. Now, say I wanted to add another tag to this list. Well, you could do that too. Say I wanted to add family to this list as a tag. Well, I could do family, and it finds the family, but it keeps... Oh, I still have KWAZ selected, so I'm going to uncheck KWAZ. But as you can see, it still has KWAZ. All the contacts I selected are still selected. So you can keep closing down tags, looking at multiple tags, and adding more people. So now I'm going to add these 3 people. And actually, I'm going to leave one off because I'm going to show you something in a second. And I'm going to do confirm. So you can see now I have my KWAZ agents, and then also my family members. So we're going to do confirm. And now we have this as one of our lists. Now, say I added another person to that tag, but I don't want to create a whole new list. Well, I can do edit, and then I'm going to, so say I added another person to my family tag, and I know that, and I want to add them to this email list. Well, I'm going to do tags again. I'm going to find family and pretend like this wasn't there before I just added this. Well, you can see now, it still has my 345 selected, but I also want to add myself to this list. So now it has 346. And you do confirm, and now I have my list of 346 people, and you can take people off the list that same way. So to select the one, you select whichever one you want, click edit, and then you can unselect. This one only has one person, so you can unselect anybody you want and hit confirm, and it'll edit that list. Now, got the list created, so now your subject, whatever you want your subject to be, open house, 123 Main Street, whatever your subject is. Another very important part, selecting the template you're going to use. So this is the so this is your templates. So this is the one we just created. So this is the one we're going to do. Now, depending on which part of this video you're watching, you might be selecting a different email here, but this same instructions applies to whatever type of email you're sending. So this, we're going to be doing the one we just created. And again, it gives you another chance to make any edits you want to it. We don't need to make any. Save and exit. And now you can see that this is the email that's going to be sent. So now you can schedule it to be sent later, or you can send it right now. So we're just going to save it as a draft. And then another thing you can do is you can duplicate. So say we wanted to send the same thing again with the same list. You just wanted to change the design, or you were sending the same design, but you just wanted to change the list you were sending it to. You can do duplicate and customize, and you can change the certain things you want. So that's how you send an email through command. Now, you can also go into and configure your list from right here. So you can actually look at all your lists right here and edit them and work on them right here as well. That's another place you can do it. But that's how you send your own flyer through command. So keep an eye out for the second and third, fourth parts of this video, which is sending video, using your designs in command in Smart Plans, and then just creating some other custom stuff with the emails. But all right, thanks.